Hi, today I'm going to show you about our immensely configurable product pad in Amicus. This is the product pad right here, this area here. You can actually expand the size of it to fill up more than half the screen if you want, and generally change the layout. But today I'm going to talk about the actual content of the product pad. What buttons you can put there, how they're there, what options you have for changing them, etc. Product pad's managed through our tool added product pad pages. The concept is that a product pad has pages. This is one page. This is another page. You can have as many pages as you'd like, and you can link each page to a till group or to a staff member, meaning you could have different pages on different terminals or different pages for different people as required. On pages you can put just about anything. This is the menu actions page that I've got right here. Oh, actually this tasks one's probably a better one to show you. I can just go ahead and edit the items here. You can see all the items that appear here. A lot of them in this particular example are Keymaps. All these through here are Keymaps. Keymaps actually run a function in Amicus. So I can add more Keymaps here. There's plenty of functions to choose from, literally I think about a couple of hundred in this list. And so you can go ahead and add a function to the page. I've in fact just accidentally added all of them. I'll close that without saving. No. There we go, open that again. You could also add products. Product just being a simple PLU that's rung up at the time of sale, or you can add menu items. Menu items are a little more than products. They are a PLU, but they're also associated with kitchen printers, kitchen screens. They can have options associated with them, that sort of thing. Menu categories, that's a group of menu items, so like beers for example. Those two are obviously hospitality features. But products and Keymaps and Hyperlinks and pages are all generic point of sale features. Keymaps and products we've talked about. Hyperlinks are links to external websites. So you could add a link to google.com for example, or you could add one to any application that's running on this computer. So if you want to open Outlook or you want to open your CRM or anything like that, you can do that. And pages are links to other pages, so you can sort of form a hierarchy, if you will. So I'll show you an example of that. We could add a page here for a page to the tasks page, and we could even open that full screen. So, and selected, close, save. I've added that to, I didn't configure that properly, just 1 second. I've added that here, and hitting that opens the page in full screen. Incidentally, that's the same page as this one because that's what I chose, but the point is that you can have a button here for, say, green groceries, and you could open up and have every green grocery product you require. Okay, so that's how that works. There's a little bit more to it though. You can, with any particular item, you can choose what color it is, what shape it is. So this is middle blue for example. You can choose whether it's there or not for a start, and you can also choose an overriding image. So you could, here's an image. You could put that on there instead of, so for the task button, I've now got an image of Grocers. So as you can see there, it appears. When you add products to the product pad page, like this one here, see there's a product there, promo. If that particular product, and I'll I'll just go into that editor products here. What's it called? Promo, there it is. If that particular product has an image associated with it, you can add an image here. And that image is the product pad image. That will automatically appear. So that was this one here, promo. You can also do more straightforward stuff as well, like changing the size of the buttons, just changing the order that they appear in, all of this sort of stuff. So, as you can see, the product pad in itself is a very flexible tool. There is one more aspect to it that concerns hospitality. It's possible to actually put on the menu structure, which is normally viewed through here, edit menu. So, entrees, mains, beverages, etc. It's possible to impose the menu structure as I have here, and the way you do that is simply by making it is in the settings for meal order. You can just say the starting category for bar service is beverage, and so that dynamically drops in all of these things here. And you can also add a page at the top of that if you want some custom buttons to appear, so that can go up there. Alright, that's a very good look at the product pad. As you can see, it's highly configurable, highly flexible. It really does allow you to set up your buttons to do anything you like. Here you can see I've got my menu, but these buttons here, they're function buttons that open particular things. Manage bookings, for example, that's another function button that brings up this manage bookings thing. They're all done with Keymaps. That's a keymap for bringing up the print queue. Cash in and out, again, more just Keymaps that we've just set up in this particular product pad. These are MISC products, so they're just products, and you can add menu items or anything else as you saw. Alright, thanks for listening.